Good morning, Emmanuel. Morning, guys. I woke up a bit late today, and it's because I was doing my friend and I were gisting. The gist was sweet, so I slept. I slept late. Who's the second person on the live? Is that me? No. This is my mommy. Mommy, good morning. How are you? I've missed you. I'll go see you in December. Come, I'm trying to share the links to all the groups. Group two. You watch me every day. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Eh, eh. Three. Okay, guys. I've shared all the group. I've shared the link to all the groups. So today's class is. I'm not sure I put the. Did I remember to? Okay. All right. So today's class is how to get rid of imposter syndrome. So basically, imposter syndrome is um, when you feel out of place, like you don't feel like you belong somewhere, or like all the successes that you've had is because of your hard work. You feel like you're not deserving of it. Like it's not like you don't really deserve everything, and you feel people are just praising you for no reason. Like it's not really your hard work, right? So Um, fixing it is quite easy. I'm not going to lie. You just and I'm going to be giving you good morning, your internet buddy, and I'm going to be giving you um tips on how to fix it. Good morning. Tips on how to fix your imposter syndrome, right? Because if you're not careful, imposter syndrome will press your neck and to keep you down, right? You won't be able to grow because you don't feel like you deserve your successes. But once you can step over imposter syndrome and you can just accept your wins as what they are, you you are going to feel more alive, you are going to get a lot of things done, and you are going to make more money. And who doesn't want to make more money? Talk to me, who doesn't want to make more money? Anyways, let's get straight um into the tips I have for you on how to kill imposter syndrome. So, first things first, why do people feel like imposters? First of all, you may just not feel deserving, or you could have like low self-esteem. And most times it's usually low self-esteem, like you just feel like you're not good enough, you're not you're not good enough, like you're not just all that. But the truth is that technically you'll never be good enough because there's no best. Like this is a journey, life is a journey, right? So you technically will never ever be good enough, technically, if you think about it, because you are always going to get better unless you unless you decided not to grow again. But if your goal is to keep growing, then you can't exactly be good enough at some certain point. You just continue to go. So when you put it in your head that you need to let go of the need to be a perfect person, you are going to start losing that imposter syndrome. Like you need to let go of trying to be perfect. For me now, may I understand that I'm not perfect. I love water. I understand that I'm not perfect, right? I'm good at some things. I'm very good at some things. I suck at some things. And that's okay, that's fine. Right? Sometimes I'm at my best. I get a lot of things done. Sometimes I don't get anything done. But that doesn't mean I'm not Kita. Like I'm not a great person. Like you get me? Good morning, Jibril. It doesn't mean I'm not a great person. It does not take away from my pizzazz, like my shine, right? It doesn't mean anything. It just means probably I had a very bad day, and that's all it is. Like, I try not to judge my entire existence based on a couple of things. But it's very hard. I'm not going to lie to you, because sometimes you just feel like you're doing nonsense, right? And it's normal. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's normal. So the first tip I have for you today is one: don't compare yourself to anybody. Good morning, Mary. Don't compare yourself to anybody, because one reason why you might feel like an imposter is if you are comparing yourself to another person. So you're like, oh, I don't think I'm as good as this, because there has to be some sort of reference point for you to start, then, no, I don't think I'm as good as this person. There has to be something you're comparing yourself to. So you can eliminate that comparison, right? Good morning, Florence. If you can eliminate that comparison, you can focus on yourself and avoid the whole, oh, am I better than this person better than me, nye, nye, nye. I don't feel like I'm good enough. You don't feel like you're good enough in comparison to what, in comparison to who, right? So if you're comparing based on your past, like, I don't feel like I'm as good as I used to be before, that's a lie. So it's kind of takes a lot of deep introspection, right, to be able to overcome this imposter syndrome. But me, I'm going to tell you, first of all, don't compare yourself to anybody. Whether you're seeing somebody achieve sudden growth, the growth is spiking. Stay focused on your own journey, right? Somebody like me now, if I'm going to, I want to start comparing myself. I know this YouTuber is making blah 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 blah. This YouTuber has like 5,000 subs. This YouTuber has like 10,000 subscribers. How much do I know the YouTuber is making? Who knows whether it's just followers and the person does not even have money to show for all the following? You feel me, right? Who knows if the person's business side of, content creation is not strong, so the person is not making money. So there's a lot of things that you have to just focus on your journey, because you don't even know how the other person is doing. Moreover, the other person could be doing better than you. What are you now going to do about that? Are you going to cry? Like, there's the part, oh, the person may not be doing as good as you. What if the person is doing better than you? So what? What are you going to do? Are you going to kill yourself? No, now. So you continue on your own journey. You focus on, getting your own life together. When you stop viewing yourself from the lens of other people's, like, you stop viewing yourself from other people's point of view, you're able to appreciate the beauty that is you. You're able to appreciate how much you are doing for yourself. You're able to appreciate your growth, right? So that if I feel like, blah, blah, I just remember I'm 22. I'm just 22 years old. I'm doing very good. Like, just remind yourself, I'm doing very good in comparison to where I was in 2021, where the only way I could earn money was from freelancing. And if my clients annoy me, I ruin my entire freelancing account and I may not be able to make money, right? That was where I was in 2020. Fine, I was making good money. Like, oh, I could charge whatever. But those people could, at the snap of their finger, they can ruin my entire account and I may not earn for like months or like maybe 2 months or something. You get? And that was where I was. So if I'm going to compare myself to anything now, I'm going to compare myself to 2021 or 2019 me or 2022 me. Like, I'm not going to go and compare myself with somebody with a distinct journey. I don't know if you come from a rich family. I don't know whether you have like somebody that is sponsoring your business. Like, you cannot just go ahead and go and be comparing yourself to people that you don't know. It's just like, you can't be comparing yourself to me. You don't know if like I have a strong support like system that is pumping money into my business. You don't know any of that, right? So you can't go ahead and just be comparing yourself and now be feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing enough. Bro, live your own life. Live your own life. Forget other people and what they are doing. Just stay focused on yourself. In 2021, yeah, I deleted I unfollowed a lot of influencers on Instagram. That's why I really didn't know much about the influencer lifestyle. I just unfollowed a lot of, because the lifestyle they were showing me, I could not afford it. So I just focused on following people that could teach me how to afford the lifestyle, right? And First, they taught me, I was just learning how to make money because at that point in time, if all the money, everything you show, I know they may not be flaunting, they may not, but as you are showing, I felt under pressure and I cannot keep myself. I don't have the money to buy all the things they are showing me. Oh, look, people, I bought a new makeup set. Like, I cannot afford all the things they are showing me. So obviously, there's no even point in me following you, right? So I just unfollowed all of them and I started following motivational speakers. I even left the Instagram as a whole and focused on my business, right? To make money. It's when I make money that if you show me something and I like it, I'll go and buy it. It's not that I'll not be pressuring myself. You get me? So basically it's a journey. You cannot rush yourself. You cannot, and once you stop trying to be like other people, like have other people's journeys and all of that, you're able to relax and grow your own self in a way that is good for you. That's the best way I can put it. Right? In a way that is good for you. You don't compare yourself to other people. You don't let anybody compare themselves. I remember one time, the way Nigeria, my mom is on this live, but I want to shade my mom small. Nigerian parents, they'll say, shebi shake any yellow meji or something like that. I just told I begged myself, please don't compare me to anybody again. Don't compare me to anybody. And after that, instead, like, just be calling me a genius. Like, just be calling me a genius. And so my mom was like, okay, no problem. And then everybody at home started calling me a genius. So my mom is giving, see my mommy chatting me sometimes. She just say my genius baby. Like I just that please don't do that. Like it used to make me feel bad. And it's not even helping any of us. Right? Like just call me a genius. If you call me a genius, if you say it enough times, it will enter my head and like I will start thinking like somebody that has like, and that was what happened. My grades actually improved in school when that shift was made. Like so just kind of don't compare yourself to anybody, right? Be on your own journey. You have your own strengths, you have your own weaknesses. So improve your weaknesses and focus on also improving your strengths. So another thing is you want to stay positive. You want to stay positive. Honestly, um, I may not say this enough, but your ability to stay positive in business is what will keep you in business. Business is hard. Business, it doesn't matter what business you are in or what job you do. Business generally it's hard, right? There are times when you don't even know where money will come from, because you have to keep as an entrepreneur. It's not like, oh, I make this money right now. I'm keeping it in the bank and I'm saving it. It's easier to save money just like that when you are like um when you are a 9 to 5 person, right? If you're an entrepreneur, something will always come up. Something will always pop up. Like you don't even know what you won't know what will pop up, but something will always come up. There will always be a project that needs funding, right? Because you cannot just sit and not grow. So the money you're making is kind of going somewhere. Today it might be a graphic designer. Oh, Peter, this graphic design is no longer this price. So this is the price I'm doing it now. I will have to pay. This one, I'll pay. This one, that one. Everything. Do you get like so? It's like so many things are happening. You have to stay positive, right? You have to stay positive. You don't now because maybe business is a bit low or something is going on. You now start feeling negative. You start feeling sad. That's the last thing you want to do when things are not going right, right? The last thing you want to do is feel pity for yourself. You cannot feel pity for yourself. You have to take charge. Like you cannot pity yourself. You must not pity yourself. You must not drown in your misery. You have to elevate your thoughts, right? So you are going through the worst thing ever. You're about to go broke. You're about to go out of business. Like sales are plummeting. People are not buying from you, or something just came up that really, really disrupted your whole business and everything. You must not feel pity for yourself. Like you have to act like everything that is going on is not real. The only thing that is real is that you're able to make money. So you keep that in your mind. It's not real. I can make money. So when you start to think like that, like it does not matter what is going on, blah 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 blah. Don't feel like an imposter. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself. Then because once you start to feel like maybe I don't deserve to be here, maybe I don't deserve to be making all these decisions, maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. You know what is going to happen to you, right? What's going to happen is you're going to start questioning your decision making skills. And once you start questioning your decision making skills, you are going to make bad moves because now you're thinking like an emotional foul. Because I don't know why you're doing that to yourself. You cannot afford to start thinking too emotionally. You not be drowning you. I'm going through a lot. Guy, wake up. How can you save yourself? Because nobody's coming to save you, and you cannot afford to go out of business. Do you get me? You cannot afford to go out of business. So you need to come up with ways, to solve your issues ASAP. Like, you cannot afford to go out of business because you are sad, because you are going through a lot. We all go through a lot. Like, you are not going to, like, your problem is not the biggest problem in the world. What which this thing was like, let me tell you, sometimes it's like things just go completely crazy. So I have to call my friends. Like, I just call Branko. I'm like, Branko, just blah 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 blah. And it's like, is that all? Like, is that everything you are going through? And I'm like, yes. And it's like, it's not the biggest problem in the world. And it just kind of does something to me that makes the problem go from this big to this small. Like, okay, it's true. This is like the least of my worries right now. And I just go on to just, solve the issue. So kind of just put it into perspective and just keep reminding yourself that whatever problem you are going through is probably not the biggest problem in the world. Let's talk about the current CEO of ChatGPT. He just woke up one morning. They invited him to a meeting. He got on the meeting. He saw all the board members of Open AI, right? And they fired him in that meeting, something that was not even planned. He didn't even know that was going to happen, right? Somebody, a CEO of a big, startup, like, do you get, like, that's somebody's issue. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So your problem is probably not the biggest problem in the world. So what, you lost like 100K. I met one person recently. He's a forex trader. He was telling me how we lost close to, was it almost a billion naira of investors' money or something like that, right? Your problem is not the biggest problem in this world, oh. I don't know what you're going through, so you probably should not start doubting yourself. Like, if you've not lost up to 1 billion naira, just calm down, relax. You've not even made enough for you to start counting your losses or to start blaming yourself. Or, like, you've not even you've not even done anything. So just chill and, focus on getting better, because they're like, stay positive, guys. Stay positive. Your problem is not the biggest problem in the world. Anyways, the next one is to celebrate your little wins. So, another reason why a lot of people they feel like imposters is because they are so focused on the big goal that they lose sight of the tiny goals, right? Of the little wins. But the little wins makes up the big goal. Currently, we are almost at 2,600 subscribers. You guys, let's reach 2,600 today. I just need like 6 more subscribers and we'll get there. Hello, Pelumi. Showers. I know showers when I say showers. Is that showers? Is Pelumi showers? Definitely showers. Okay. Right. I know. How are you, my love? That's my love, you guys. So I know. What's the thing? We're almost at 2,000. We're almost at 2,600 subscribers. You guys, share with your friends, share with your communities. Let them come and see MSM. This thing is for you. It's free. It's free. Share it. Okay. So what was I going to say? I was talking about celebrate your little wins. I was talking about celebrating your little wins, right? Okay. So if you are unable to celebrate the little wins, you probably will not make it to the point where you'd have like the bigger wins. I'm going to tell you, you are not going to make it to that point. So when I started on YouTube, I said I had like 200. When I got serious about the market, so I've always been serious about the marketing, right? I'll give you guys a brief story. When I got on YouTube, I had like maybe 30 status views, and YouTube was not promoting my video. But how did I get from 30 status views to like 200 subscribers? Like, if you look at that was the only source of traffic I was using. I was marketing like a mad person. Like, I'll be in your DM telling you, you must subscribe to my YouTube channel. I went to my old secondary school group. I was like getting everybody from my secondary school to subscribe to my, for my classmates then to subscribe to my YouTube. I was on my class group for soil science while I was still in uni. I'm telling everybody, subscribe, 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 and they were all subscribing, right? That's how I got to 200. But by the time I'd exhausted almost everybody I knew, so I knew I had to ask for help, right? But then I went from 200, I went to 300, I celebrated 300. I got to 400, I celebrated 400. I got to 500, I celebrated 500. Got to 600, celebrated 700, celebrated 800, celebrated 900. That look at the way I'm celebrating. Like I've not even. It's not a lot if you are looking at like, but when you put 900 people inside a room, you understand there is a lot of people, right? If you put 900 people inside this my room, it's not going to contain us. And those are the amount of people that decided that, oh, I like this girl's video, I see potential in it, I'm going to subscribe. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people. I was like, mad, this is crazy. So, sometimes you you are so focused on the bigger picture that you lose sight of the smaller picture. Like you are so focused on your big goal of like maybe 100,000 subscribers or what 100,000 followers, that you lose sight of the fact that there are 1,000 human beings that are already following you right now. They already believe in your story, they believe in your mission, they care about what you are creating. 1,000 people, that is a lot of people. If you put them in a compound, it's still a lot of people. If you put them in a hall, it's a lot of people. There's 1,000 sitters in OAU, and that place is very big. Like if 1,000 people are sitting in that place, that is a lot of people. Right? When you start to think of it like that, you start to appreciate things more. And when you're able to appreciate things more, your imposter syndrome, so to say, reduces. Like you don't feel like an imposter because you are doing so much for yourself already. No matter how small. And I went from 1,000 to 1,2, I celebrated, to 1,5, I celebrated, 1,6, 1,7. I just keep on celebrating each milestone because it is when you have something like a win, you have um wins over and over again. It keeps you alive enough to continue to pursue your goal, right? And you have to think of it again, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's not something that you can rush. So when you start to feel like you're out of place, you're probably trying to rush things or you're comparing yourself, like I mentioned before. So you just celebrate your little wins, celebrate all the little things that you're doing that makes like, wow, celebrate them and you see the kind of growth you are going to have. It's going to be intense, it's going to be crazy, right? Celebrate your wins. All right. Another thing is you need to get better. If you feel like an imposter, it's probably because maybe you're not good enough. Maybe you truly are not good enough, right? And if it is because you're not good enough, what can you do? Get good. It's so simple. Get better. Become so good you cannot be ignored. Become so good that people are forced to. They don't like you, but they don't have a choice. They need to learn from you, right? Become so good that they may not like you, which is fine. You don't have to like me, right? But I have what you need. My mentor says that a lot. You don't have to like me, but you respect me. Like you need me. You get. You may not like Peter. That's on you. That's on you. That's your business. But I have knowledge you need. Consume the knowledge, basically, right? So get good, get better. Focus on getting become so better. Become so good that people just need to work with you. So when you set your prices, they cannot say no to it. I was telling somebody when person, Peter, don't you think this thing is expensive? Nothing is ever too expensive. It's not my business. It's not expensive. If you cannot afford it, it's not my fault. Like, how is that my fault? It's not me, it's you. Let me drink water on that. Recently, I was on Instagram and I saw this lady. She had this post saying, oh, vendors increase prices. Vendors, do you want them to go out of business? Right? I saw it for cheaper. Go and check that person's business may crash anytime soon. I don't think people understand. You know, I advise the people I consult for, business owners. I say you're going to have to add your marketing costs to the price of your products. It's going to cost you money to market this. You will add it to the price of your products. They are not doing giveaway. If it's going to be expensive, let it be expensive. But at least you will stay in business. Do you understand? So when I saw all of that, nyam, 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 if you are good at what you do, it doesn't matter how much you price your stuff at. People are going to They're just going to want it because you are good. And when you are good, you are good. When the reviews say you are good, it is what it is. Can you pay? You cannot pay. Okay, bye bye. So simple, right? You get so good that you cannot even feel like an imposter because people are telling you every day that guy, you are great. You are good at this thing. You are amazing. So how do you feel like an imposter when the reviews are everywhere? Right? When you have a drive full of reviews. I was doing like compiling some of the reviews I got just on WhatsApp. I had over 80 reviews within like 2 months. Why should I feel like an imposter with that amount of reviews? Right? Why should I feel like an imposter? And that's little to what is going to happen next year because of the people that consumed a lot of my content this year. And as it's something I say a lot that because I'm not teaching people how to get rich fast, right? The growth may not be as crazy as, oh, I went from 0 to 1 million within like 10 days. Like that's not the kind of thing I'm teaching. I'm teaching people how to build sustainable wealth. So obviously, all the people that are just getting to interact with my content, all the people that are just getting to interact with my content, you may not start seeing their results now. But I promise you, give them 2 years, give them 3 years. When you see them, you will know that these people are not ordinary people, right? And that is because they are getting better and they are not rushing things. They are building solid businesses. They are building businesses that can stand the test of time, right? They're building their minds, they're building their body, right? So, what I'm going to tell you is you have to get better. If you are a graphic designer, if you are bad at what you do, there's no growing. You have to get better. You have to get better. See, when people start making you feel like you're not good enough, probably you're not good enough, right? You're not. You cannot tell me now. You come to me and come. I go just a look. You say wait. I was in. Maybe we should pardon all these my stories. I have a lot of stories these days. So, where was I? I was in um I shared that on my status. I was in a restaurant, but I didn't share the full story because I told you guys sharing on my status is so stressful for me these days. I was in a restaurant, right, with my cousin, and we're discussing our business. We're talking about because my cousin is super good at what's it called? She's very good at fashion design, right? So we say, oh, like this outfit is so good, like increase the prices now. You know, like I was just there, we're just fighting, and she was like, no, but I don't want to. But I'm like, you have to increase the price. So we're like going back and forth on that. And this man took smart in the conversation, and it's like, oh, don't you think that when you first start out, you're supposed to like reduce your prices a lot, like so that you can attract the right people, blah blah blah. And I'm just looking at the man like, which right people are you attracting? You think you're attracting the right people, you're attracting the wrong people. And I know this is not a sales or marketing class, right? But and so he was asking me, so we're discussing too. He was not asking me that if I were to help him do some sort of marketing, like what's blah blah blah. And I gave him the price. I said it starts at 150K. And the man looks at me with aura in his, and I'm like, it's like, am I not supposed to start with like a 30K package? I just looked into it and I was like, I've been doing this for 4 years, sir. Because even at 150K, it's like, but no, you are supposed to. I can't take marketing advice from you. I'm listening to you and you are not giving me ginger. Which kind of marketing advice do you think I'm going to take from you? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, uh, 30K. What do I want to use it to do? Is it for a bar? God, I beg. God, I beg. Good morning, mommy. Is it for a bar? Is it for Gary? Is it for beans and dodo? No, I don't get you. Like, guy, come correct. What are you talking about? I want to work with my agency with 30K. Are you? I beg you. What's all that? Like, no, like you have to bring your customers in. You have to, let your customers get you. I'm not. My customers are not poor people. No offense. Sir. I didn't want to just say it like that. Like, but these packages are not for people that we struggle to pay 150K. I'm sorry. If I have to beg you to work, I'm not begging you. I don't like. Do you know how many people are in this world? I'm not even joking right now. Do you know how many people are in this world that need my services? It's not like you need me. Like, a lot of business people, they see it as they are helping your life because probably maybe because my agency is relatively new. Like you're not helping my life. Oh. Don't even, we are helping each other out, right? That's what I'm rendering my service to you, and you're paying me for it. So I'm not. What do you mean? Basically, but when you are so good, get to a point where you are so good, people have to beg you to even take their price. Are you feeling me? You are that good. People beg you, say, okay, please, this, please. I have please and I beg. Just take this. In fact, I can, maybe I will just refer, like, do you get, what do you mean? You and who 30K? Abba, how much am I even doing WhatsApp ad sef, abi? There, like, the thing shock me. I look you like, guy, you say you dey want. And I said, highest I can do for you is split your payment into two. You pay the first half, and when you have the second half, you pay the second half, then I start working. And man was looking at me like, and I was looking at him like, guy, guy. It's like, oh, he's been in business for it's not about how long you've been in business. How good are you at what you do? You can't flaunt, like, you can't be flaunting money in front of, how good are you at what you do? It's not even about being in business for 7 years. You can be in business for 10 years and be broke. That's on you. That's on you. Like, I'm not going to take advice from just about anybody. I just told I said, ma, we're going to increase your prices though. We don't, there's no choice. Like, you are too good to charge anything below this certain amount. You know, the funny thing about, when you start getting good, when you get better, you will know. Because now people will even be telling you, they will be telling you, they'll say, ah, I'm cheating you. Once you start hearing I'm cheating you, my dear, you have made it. I'm cheating you. Are you sure this is the price? Mad, mad. Oh, anytime somebody says I'm cheating you like this, prices go up. Ah, that's it. You get so good that people feel like you call a price and they're like, are you sure that's the price? You have made it in life. Just know you are doing well. You are doing well. And they say, are you sure? And you're like, yes. Or if I mention a price to a client and they agree immediately, I can cry. If I say this is the price and they don't say discount, and they don't say this, oh, for the next 3 to 4 days, I'm going to be in my feelings. I remember in 2022, I worked with one client, a web design client, right? And this woman, she asked me that how much will I charge for the project. I said $1,000, and she said okay. I knew that I was in trouble. I was like, she said, that day I could not eat well. The next day I could not eat well. The next day after that, in fact, when she paid part payment for the project, I was still sad. Even after she paid, when she almost paid the second payment for the project, like, I was nearly done with the project. ah I was sad. I was sad. I was like, so I had to use time to ask her. Like, she tipped me. Oh, I collected like maybe $200 tip because I was not happy. If it means that if she agreed to 1K, she could have agreed to $3,000. See how I left money on the table. I was sad. There was one woman too like that when I just started doing web design initially. I told her $300. She told me that she has seen my work, that she will pay me 500. I looked at her. I was like, so if I cut 1,000, this, do you get the point? Like, I was sad. Like, she increased the price for me. My people, money dey where money dey. What? 30,000 naira. Kí ni mo fẹ́ fi? Are you serious? Nothing beats the feeling of undercharge. You will undercharge like this. You yourself, you will know. You are the one that is doing yourself, right? You get so good that you cannot even feel like an imposter because you are good, because your work speaks for itself, right? Yeah, it's just like telling me now that Peter, you don't really have influence. Sure, you dey whine me. Sure, you dey whine me. Yeah, you don't have influence. You posted, bro. You get me. You get so good that people cannot question you without stammering. That's how good you have to get. Like before they blame you, they'll first blame themselves. That is how good you get. You cannot, you won't feel like an imposter. It is when you are not good enough that you start to feel like, oh, you get so good that the evidence choke. Evidence dey. When I introduced my consultation offer initially, it was 5K, right? And I was telling people, me like this, I don't know whether you people used to think that when I introduce offers like that, I'm just, if I tell you that this is how it's going to be, exactly that is exactly how it's going to be, right? So people waited for everybody to drop reviews. We had like I think there were 15 people for that consultation. Was it 15 or 10? I can't even remember. But 12 of them dropped reviews, and the reviews were amazing. So the next, it wasn't even up to 28 days later, I ran the ad for the consultation. Same day, right? We had over, there were 15 people too, but it was at 10K. Same day, sold out everything in 24 hours, I think. I think 48 hours. No, it's almost 24 hours, yeah. So 24 hours. Sold out everything. And you know, because evidence day, even with that one, evidence, there was still evidence, right? And so I looked at it, I was like, I think I was telling this story on my status. I looked at it, I was like, am I now going to charge 10K again? No, I'll just increase the price. I increased it to 12K. I was like, what is 12K? Like, there are too many people coming in for consulting. I don't want to talk to everybody in this life. Like, no, I want to talk to the people that can pay me. So let's just increase it to 25K. Then I broke it down. Okay, it's 25K. Yeah. I think marketing is too, I have to use a lot of brain power to figure out your marketing. So let's make that 50K. And I looked at brand strategy. I'll just charge what I charge clients abroad too. Let's make it like 150K. Fair enough. And I increased the prices. So people were like, oh, what if nobody? No. This is what will happen. Let me tell you what will happen. Not everybody will come, but the people that will come, there are people that have money, which is good. Because why would I be chasing people that cannot afford me? Do you get the point? There's no point. There's no point in that. So it's only because I know I'm that good that I can pull off these things without feeling like an imposter. Because I'm good. That's all. I'm good. That's all. That's what I want you to get. Like you get so good that you want, okay. If you want to say, oh, but look at me. I'm a living example of what I teach. I'm an example of what I teach, right? Don't whine me. Don't whine me. So basically, that's the last thing. Become so good you cannot be ignored. There's something about, and this here's where, let me tell you how to get so good that you cannot be ignored, which a lot of people don't know. All in the details. All in the details, right? The details. That's what makes an amateur and a professional. How focused are you on the details? How much do you ignore? Right? You see, luxury brands, they charge thousands of dollars. I said thousands, sometimes millions. They charge very expensive. Why? Because they focus on the details, on things that are unreasonable. Like a normal sapa person will not care about those things that they focus on. Oh, this chair. You guys, was it at Branko's place? I was sitting on this chair. Boy, that chair was fucking comfortable. I even need to change my chair because since I sat on that chair, I've been like, this chair is not so comfortable. I don't want it anymore. Right? It's like the comfort, the features of it, it's just good. Like that's why they're able to charge a lot. Do you get me? Like it is the details. It is in the details. I'm giving you guys a secret here. Also, if you don't have the bastard money magnet course, I don't know what you are doing. No, I don't know what you are doing. You need that course. Like it's even a deeper version of everything I've been teaching in MSN. Right? I tie it all together. How you can earn as a creator, how you can earn as a freelancer, how you can earn as like somebody that is just doing business, all of that. You need it. You need it. I also need to be subscribed to the Business Vibes newsletter. I'll be sharing the link later today. Subscribe. Subscribe. Anyways, I hate Amatan season, you guys. It's not my season. But it is what it is. I don't even know why that came up. It's because I'm always thirsty. I'm just drinking water. So, guys, is there a book recommendation for today's class? Yes, there is. There's a book recommendation. Not this book, actually. This is Mark Manson's Everything is Fucked, but this is not the book you're reading. You're reading Mark Manson's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That is the book you're reading for this particular, for you to really, really um take home this lesson that I'm teaching about imposter syndrome. You really don't have to care about what people think. And I tell people, I don't, if before I can care what you think, you have to have substantial money. I'm not even if you can call me materialistic, it's fine. But you you that are struggling, you want to have an opinion on my life, bro. Use your opinion to help yourself first. Like first help yourself, then we will discuss. Do you get me? Can't take everybody's advice, right? So you need to know the things that you're not supposed to give a fuck about. It's not everything you're going to give. It's not everything you're going to care about. Oh, somebody said, oh, bro, sorry for the somebody. Oh, what's my own business? What's my business? Oh, do you know what this person was saying? If they cannot say it to my face, it's not my business. If you don't say it to my face, I don't care. When you say it to my face and you can say it with a straight face, then we'll talk. Right? So I don't care. A lot of things I don't care about. I don't care about gossip. I don't even have time to gossip about other people because my own problems, say, he choke, pass, make I just sit down the reason one kind nonsense. You get my point, right? Become so entranced in your own world. Be in your own world, right? Be in your own world. Do you understand? So much you can do with your own within your own life that you should not even be caring about what other people are going to say. Blah blah blah. Wakita, what will people say when if you say you dropped out, blah blah blah, what will people say? What's my business? Is it your dropout? Is it your own? Oh, what's your business? Did I beg you for money? Am I begging you for anything? Mind your business. It's not my business. Do you get my point? Like it's not in my duty to care about what you think. I don't like it's not my business. I don't want to say give because my mommy is here. I don't want to use the F word, but I don't care. That's best. I don't care. But what if you're not paying my bills? So keep your opinion to yourself. Thank you. Do you get? Somebody felt made me feel bad about myself, made me feel like bruh, you allowed it. You allowed it. You allowed them to make you feel that way. You can't make me feel any way without my permission. Ah, you're welcome. See, I'm blushing. That's my mommy, you guys. You can't make me feel any way without my permission. Like you can't make me feel any way without my like I have to allow it for you. I have to allow you to make me feel bad. Like you are the one giving them the permission to do that. Once you understand that nobody can make you feel like an imposter without you accepting it. If you say no, no, I'm good at what I do. No, you are good. That's it. You are good. Once what you say you are is what you are. If you say I am this, you are that, right? You are that. If I say I am, this is what I am, you are exactly that. Do you get me? So it's not it's really, 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 really all you. The life you are living right now, you allowed yourself to live that life. It's not anybody's fault. It is you. So once you can accept that responsibility, like I'm the reason why I'm here. I'm the reason I feel like I can change it. Your life gets better. You have so much power. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You have more power than you think over your life. When I was 19, I used to think that I didn't really have a choice in this life. Like everything was already written up. Bro, you have so much power. You're like an architect. No, you're like a creator. You're like an artist. You can draw your entire life plan and it will happen the exact same way you've drawn it. Like, think of life as like you playing a game of Lego. You can build whatever you want. You can build whatever you want. And it doesn't matter where you are starting from. All you need is a bit of information and the will to work. Right? You can do whatever it is. You can build your entire life. And it does not matter what age you are at. It does not matter what stage you are at in life. If you can dream it, if you can imagine it, you can make it happen. It's so crazy. But I'm telling you, this thing is the truth. It works. You can manifest that reality. Something that looks so way out of your league, something that looks so far away from you. You can do it. Wow. Ow. Simply by believing it is possible and believing that you are good, like you are great, like you're a genius. I'm a genius, you guys, basically. So yes, that's all I have for you guys today. Imposter syndrome. I don't want to even hear it in my community. I don't want to hear imposter syndrome or ipekini. Eh? Today's another day to go out and make money. If you sell things on maybe WhatsApp, on Instagram, go and get sales. If you work 9 to 5, focus on your job, get so good that they are forced to promote you, right? Doesn't matter what you do today, go and conquer, get good, get better, and I'll see you tomorrow. What are we discussing tomorrow, Seth? I'm so excited. We're almost done. This is day 17. So tomorrow is new day 18. I did not save the 18th here. It's crazy. The 19, the 17, the 11. Let me look at the other. Okay. Oh, the 18 is how to network like a pro. Oh, I love that topic so much. Some of you, you don't know how to network. You just barge into people's DMs and yeah. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. Sir. This one is a gist. One guy, because you guys know that I'm generating a lot of leads for MSM. So numbers are coming in from so many places, and it's so hard to keep track of everything. If I accidentally open your message without like pasting the link, it's going to be hard for me to find you again, to put that link there in your DM so that you can get on the group, right? So tell me why this guy sends me, a message. I didn't even like I already opened the message. I was like, oh, I'm going to send you the link, right? I got carried away. And I could not find that part because I don't even know your name. Like you just got into my community. I could not find that particular person's number anymore. So I was just, trying to save all the numbers so that I can even scroll down and try and find this person. Eventually found the person, sent in the link, and next thing it goes, so why did you later send the link? I'm like, do you know how many numbers that I have to save? Like, you don't have to join. Like, do you know how many scrolling I have to do to find you, to put the link in your DM? Right? You don't even, I don't even have to, I said you don't have to join the group. He's like, "Why did you send it in?" I'm like, "Well, I don't want you in my community. Get out." Locked the guy. I don't like what's that energy? Today's your birthday, showers. You guys, it's Showers' birthday. Please wish happy birthday, I beg. Showers is my baby. Oh. She's my love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys wish Showers happy birthday. It's true. Happy birthday, my love. Long life and prosperity. EPP, hooray. Send me my cake. Is there cake? Is there going to be cake? You have to send me cake. Okay, guys. Um, yeah. Happy birthday, Showers. Okay, so one more thing before I go. I'm organizing because I had to, I was thinking about this. I told you guys now that I wanted to organize a class. But I don't like anything that is low ticket. I'm not going to lie to you. Anything that is below 10K, it repels my energy. I don't like, can't. I just can't. I just can't. So this is what I'm going to be doing because I know some people might not be able to afford the 10K for the class because the this thing I'm going to be doing is not going to exactly be a class preparing for 2024. Um, it's going to be a what's it called? A support group. So it's like a support group, and it's just going to be for the first quarter. The 10K is for the first quarter. If you like what happens in the first quarter, second quarter, then you can pay another 10K for it. So it's basically like an accountability group, right? Where I'm just going to be sharing. We're going to be working on our goals together, you know, for the whole of 2024. So we're going to be tracking everything, just where I track. But I want to make sure that community members are also tracking. It's going to be 10K. It's not for everybody, right? So because I know a lot of people might not be able to afford that, I'm going to be teaching how I'm preparing for 2024 for free on YouTube, right? As soon as, like I told you, I'm waiting for the interior person to come and do this thing. I feel like this thing should not follow me to 2024. Who agrees? You should not follow me to 2024. So I'm waiting for the interior person who would clear up all these things and put some shelves and put some decor right at the background. So, of course, if you are interested in this offer, I'm going to explain it more. I think tomorrow, not today. I have other things to explain. Right. So I'm going to explain it more tomorrow for anybody that is interested um in the offer. It's 10K. Come with your 10K, right? If you're interested. It's basically going to be like an accountability thing. I had to think deeply because I want to make sure that whatever I'm teaching you gets you results, right? So for this particular thing, it's not exactly teaching alone, it's accountability. And you can pay 10K, I will kick you out of the group if you're not serious with your life. We don't want negative vibe to infect other people. If you're a cancer, I will not refund you. I will take your money. I will spend your money. I will not refund you because you decided to not be serious with your life. It's not my business. But if you are not serious, that's on you. I will spend your money and you will see me spend your money. You will see me. I'll be in a restaurant sipping juice with your money is what I'm spending. Right? If you refuse to be serious and you paid me, that's on you. That's not my business. So we're going to get this done so I need it done this week, sha, so that by next week I have the videos uploaded for you guys so we can start preparing for 2024 in advance. Right? Yeah. Have a lovely day. Have an amazing day. It's not my my mom is wishing showers happy birthday. You guys, I have to go. Mommy, I love you. Um, what's my? I'm serious. If you pay for something and you refuse to use it well, and I chase you out, that what's wrong with you? Like you're not serious. I will prune you out. What's my business? Get out. That was and nowhere that it will just be paining you. If you want to join again, you pay another 10K. It's not my oh, I thought about it yesterday because I was just thinking about the people that used to frustrate efforts. Pay for something. Ah, I thought about the people that they used to um what's it? You put them, you pay for something. Oh yeah, use this thing. You'll be doing anyhow. Get out. I don't want you. Go away. That's what I mean. I will even chase you by myself. Nonsense. Okay. So you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about what did I say we're talking about? How to network like a pro. And by tomorrow. We done 20 days of would have done 20 days of MSM. That's incredible. See, whatever you're going to do throughout MSM, you could have missed the first 20 days. When we get to marketing, don't miss marketing. No. That's what I will tell you. Do not miss marketing. It's going to be extensive, almost like a course. I might even decide to cut out the entire marketing part and sell it. I'm kidding. Everything is going to be free. Everything is going to be free. Okay, so you guys, I'll see you. Yeah. Bye guys. Have a lovely day. I really woke up late and I'm supposed to be exercising by now. So I'll see you. I need to go. You'll be there no matter what. Love that for you. Love that for you. Yeah, I'll see you guys. See me on WhatsApp. Let's talk about the offer. Oh, before I forget, it's very limited. I don't think I want to take more than 50 people. And there are a lot of us in the community. So you better rush when I drop the offer. And I'm already giving people hints. People that watch this video, I'm dropping it, I think tomorrow or next tomorrow. As soon as I sort out some other things, I have some loose ends to tie up before I can drop that offer. So, anyways, I'll see you guys. Um, bye guys. I'm ending the stream and